Hi, my name's Emmeline Troy. I am the Holistic Facialist and welcome back to my channel. This week I wanted to talk to you about, or should I say, give you some tips on changing your products and starting out on new product ranges or just introducing new products into your skincare routine. So I wanted to just have a chat with you really about it because I think there's so many products out there and we're constantly bombarded with, buy this, buy that, celebrity endorse this. It's always nice to have a little bit of, information and some tips on what you should be looking for when you buy a new product and how not to waste your money, I guess, in a way. So here we go. The first thing I would say is, if you've seen a product, we'll call it a face cream that you wanted to try, or even a new product range, why is it that you're going to purchase it? What is it that's making you want to buy it? Is it that it's beautifully packaged? Has it got this gorgeous rose gold lid? Is it a solid gold jar? Is it because it's really expensive that you think it's going to work? Is it because they're in a glossy magazine? Does a celebrity endorse it? Is that the main reason you're buying it? Is it for the way it makes you feel? Or is it for what it's supposed to do? So if you struggle with very dry skin, is it designed to help treat dry skin? Has it got proven results, or has it got really good reviews? Why is it that you're purchasing the product? So that's the first question you should ask yourself, because if you're just purchasing something because a celebrity's endorsed it, it's not always, it might not necessarily be the best product for your skin, if that makes sense. So the first thing I would say is, why are you buying the product? Once you have bought this product, and I'm sure you've got a very good reason for buying it, you need to be aware of how to use it and make sure you're using it correctly, and also what kind of results are you getting. So we all deserve a chance. So I would say use your product ideally till the end of the pot. Obviously, unless you're having some kind of reaction or anything like that. But as a rule, stick with it and give it a chance. See if you can actually see a difference with the product. The second thing I would say is, are you using the product correctly? So if you're, you give the product a chance and you're gonna say you'll use the whole jar, you need to make sure that you're using it correctly with the right products. Some products you can't mix and match other ranges in. So for example, with Nimue, I never recommend mixing another cosmeceutical brand or just any other ranges really in with it, because the products are so complementing of each other. If you add another product in, you might risk irritation and problems with your skin. So for Nimue, for example, it is a very high performance range. It has high percentages of different fruit acids and really advanced ingredients, and you don't always want to mix something else in that might also have quite high percentage of ingredients. So for example, if you go out and buy a face cream or a serum that's got a really high percentage of glycolic acid in, and then you say, I want to use a Nimue product that's also got a really high percentage of glycolic acid in, and then I'm going to use this serum and from a different range, you have to be careful that you're not mixing too many things together and then causing a little bit of a reaction. So make sure that the products that you're using all complement each other, and just double check, if you're buying it from a person as opposed to just a stand in your local drugstore, you need to make sure that can I use this? I use a retin-A serum or a glycolic serum, would this be okay to use alongside that? What's your opinion on that? So that's always a good question to know. I would say when you're using the product, be very aware of where you're applying it. So if it's face, neck and chest, maybe take a before picture. If you're using a product and you've got very, very dry skin and you use a cream for dry skin, you'd hope that you're going to see a result by the end of the jar. You want to see some kind of difference in this area. I have clients who for years and years will use the same cream for dry skin because they have dry skin, and yet their skin is still dry, or their skin is still spotty, or still got pigmentation, whatever it is. You need to be aware that if you're using a cream to help treat dry skin, after a certain space of time you shouldn't have dry skin anymore, and we kind of just continue to, I know I've done it myself, you just keep buying the same thing because that's the one that you use, but sometimes it is worth changing it up to see that result that you need. The third thing I would say is go relatively gradual. I wouldn't say, if you've got dry skin, you know, clients that come to me and I say, right, you need to go da 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 da. So you don't always want to overdo it and put far too many oils on the skin, or if you've got really, really spotty skin, don't go into your local drugstore and just kind of buy all these things that are going to dry out spots, because your skin will freak out. You know, it's going to be like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? You never done this before. Why are you suddenly stripping me of all my natural oils and trying to dry out all my spots? So I would say do it gradual. I know with the Nimue products it is slightly different, because that is a dermocosmeceutical, we kind of need to get your skin adjusted. But more of a cosmetic ranges, I would say do it more gradually. So it's really good if clients come to me for regular facials, because I can see slowly what's happening with their skin. So for example, someone coming to me with dry skin, we might start off with my cleansing balm and a face cream and a sun protection. And then when they come back a month later, we can have another good look at the skin and say, right, okay, I've actually seen a really good improvement with that. We could probably now add in a serum to give you even more hydration. Or if you've got pimply skin, you know, or spots, we can add in something else and something else. Just very, very slowly, so you're slowly seeing that result instead of packing everything into your skin having a bit of a freak out, and then you're going, you know what, I don't want to use that range, it doesn't suit. So I would say if you are seeing a slight improvement in your skin with one product that you've tried, maybe try a second, gradually build up into a third, and so you can eventually go on to say a full range of products that, you know, all complement each other. They're all designed to help each other out, and you will hopefully see a good result overall. And so if you can get your products from someone like a facialist and or, you know, beauty therapist at a local salon, they will hopefully be able to monitor your skin and see a result as well. So, you know, and also if it's not working for whatever reason, you don't want to continue using a product, and if you might not notice the same as your facialist would, so they can monitor it, have a really good look and say, you know what, maybe your skin looks a little bit irritated from this, or maybe we should stop using that, or I think this would be better for you. So those, I guess, are my best tips that I can offer if you're thinking about changing products. So firstly, decide why you're purchasing a product. Don't necessarily just buy something because it is celebrity endorsed. Buy it because you think it might suit your skin. I would then say you need to make sure you're using the products correctly and not necessarily mixing and matching. So if you're using a high performance product, don't necessarily mix in another one from a different range, because, you know, that cream might be quite good, but because you're using something else and something else and something else, you're not going to see the right result. So do give everything a chance, but make sure you're using the product correctly and you're not mixing it with something that it could react with. And then the third thing I'd say is just make sure you're doing it gradual, and, you know, you're not kind of going in all guns blazing. Don't suddenly cover your face in oils and hydrating masks and, you know, oil this, oil that if you've got really dry skin. Just maybe change up your cleanser and a face cream, and then maybe build in a serum, gradually build in a face mask, and so you can slowly see an improvement in your skin. And then if you can, get someone to monitor it for you. Maybe do befores and afters on yourself. And then also, hopefully if you see a facialist regular, she can keep on top of it and then pinpoint where you're going wrong. If you're maybe applying too much, you know, you need to have someone else monitoring it as well if you've got a real concern with your skin. So I hope I've not rambled too much. I felt like I rambled a little bit then. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've got some information from this, and yeah, happy shopping. Thank you.